Oh, hello everyone. It's your boy, Fallen Archangel, and today I'll be talking about my experiences playing four different gacha games. Now, as a gacha player myself, this will be talking about experiences as a free-to-play player. Now, generally, the rule of thumb is, if you play a gacha game, there's a stigma, like pay to win or like that, and people who are free to play can't compete and something like that. Now here I'll be talking about my experiences with four different gacha games. Now, what are the games that I'll be talking about? Well, first and foremost is FGO, second is Arknights, third is Genshin Impact, and the fourth is none other than Dragon Ball Legends. And at the end of this discussion, I will be telling you guys from these four games which games still play till this day and which game I did not play. I uninstall or like that. So first and foremost, let's just start with FGO. Now FGO is it's a very famous gacha game. It's been there from the start. Is the story revolves around the Fate series. The anime Fate series. Um, For starters, I just played FGO. I literally just played it months ago, like February 2021. Very new to the game. Don't understand a lot of things. And as a free to play, that's kind of a bad thing because FGO requires you to, gacha games. Not just FGO, but gacha games. It requires your attention. You know, Definitely the first stage you can clear it pretty easily. Then after that you need guides. And so, as a free to play, what is my experience playing FGO? So far, so good. FGO is one of those gacha games that if you're free to play or pay to win, it doesn't make a huge difference. It doesn't make a huge difference. The one thing that makes a huge difference in FGO is how you build your team. How you get creative with it. Like the arts team, quick team, art buster teams, and so on and so on and so forth. So basically, my experience playing with it, right? So far it's pretty good. Definitely me when I'm trying to fight some pretty difficult bosses. Surely because I'm a free to play, right? So most of my servants or characters are not really that powerful. So naturally, I look up guides, farming and that, and definitely, wait. As a free to play, you need to wait until a certain banner or a certain character that you like, right? You like in terms of, well, he could be in terms of, waifu, husbandos, or, gameplay. It would be nice if you get both, but, be like that. So, as a free to play, right? You need to, prioritize the banners, prioritize your farming, and definitely so on and so forth. However, when it comes to boss fights, surely, when your character is so weak, right? Now, luckily, FGO requires your creativity when making your team, so you're not that playing with a free-to-play team is still viable. And I'm just a small YouTuber, but I really love people who play free-to-play teams in FGO. They're really amazing guys. One of them is Hanako Green. He's a really fantastic guy, a fantastic YouTuber. Uh, he makes a lot of like teams for free to play players, or they can for a certain boss fight to cheese the boss fight, something like that. He's a really awesome guy, and I use some of his guides for my own boss fight, which is pretty useful. And then of course the FGO community is really nice. They give you like which of these farming places. They give you the rates, they give you the percentage, they give you the requirements, and so on and so forth. Basically, FGO really friendly to free to play. if you're creative. If you're creative and you are willing to farm, because gacha games are naturally, farming games. It's obviously like that. It's really nice. Next up, we have Arknights. Now, Arknights itself is a very, very, how should I say this? It's a very, very pleasant game. It's definitely the most free to play friendly from these all other games, and it's like I don't know how you call it. It's just from like for example, like take FGO. When you first play the game, and then those tutorial banners, right, that you get to summon. Most gacha games doesn't give you like the guaranteed like SSR, right? Like in the first tutorial banner, they don't give you that. It's different on Arknights. Arknights, they give you 6 stars character, which is equivalent to an SSR character, in the first tutorial banner. You can even get two, right? And Arknights, for people who don't know, I'm going to be showing the gameplay of it. This game is Genshin Impact. Now, Genshin Impact been the talk of the storm, last year, 2020, when it first came out. It's basically an RPG, but we gacha system, And Genshin is, how should I say this? For a free to play, it's still viable. You get people like Enviosity, which another amazing dude who uses only free to play playthrough and beat the abyss level 12. Really amazing guy as well. Um, I'm probably gonna put the links down below for all these guys that I've been through, like that I watch for their guides and stuff like that. So my experiences in Genshin Impact also nice, even though I didn't get my well in Genshin Impact. There's something called a PD system, right? A PD system is basically you get a guaranteed SSR in certain amount of pools. In Genshin, it's like what 80 from 70 to like 100 pulls. You can get one guaranteed SSR. Here's the thing though, my guaranteed SSR now for some people they want my character. For me, I don't want it, and the only SSR character that I have is Chi, which is honestly kind of underwhelming. I mean, she's a great healer. Don't get me wrong; she's a fantastic healer. But for my team, she's just not compatible. And so right now I'm just farming for the artifacts just to make her a bit more powerful. And the last game is Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends, if you're free to play, well, I got a bad news for you, right? Because from all of these games that I've been talking about, Dragon Ball Legends is probably the most un free to play friendly. Why is that, you ask? Well, here's the thing, right? All these games, these gacha games that you have, all of them are basically like single player mode, story mode and gacha, and that's it, right? It's different from Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends is basically an online PvP system with gacha on it. And it's basically Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball characters fighting each other online. Here's the problem though. They implemented a system that is quite bad. But if you like Dragon Ball, And if you like the art in Dragon Ball Legends is fantastic. I myself have been playing Dragon Ball Legends is my first gacha game, just so you know, and I've been playing it for like the past 2 years. So yeah, I've been there from the start. So all the trials and tribulations. If you love your game, you're definitely gonna keep on playing it, right? It doesn't matter what other people think about it or what the flaws and that is definitely why as a free to play, my experience is some of my because I prioritize on certain banners, right? I do get the character, I do get the character, and so now this part right here is just a part where I talk about the flaws of the gacha games. FGO, the flaws is rate up is a lie, rate up is a lie, and spooks is be like that. It do be like that. When you get spooked, it do be like that. Arc Knights, I don't have anything to say. It's a very free to play, friendly game. Unless, however, you don't like tower defense game. Now, if you don't like tower defense game, then this game is not for you. And then you got Genshin Impact. Fix the rates for the artifacts, man, and make a place where we can actually get weapons and stuff like that. So we can upgrade our weapons and things like that. Like a weapon generator or something like that. And definitely fix the rate on the artifacts. You know, those rates, man. Phew. And then Dragon Ball Legends. Fix the Zenkai system. Oh, actually, don't fix it. What I mean is, make Zenkai balance, right? Because people these days they just don't care about the new banners and stuff because Zenkai characters are definitely more powerful than new banner characters. That's what I'm saying. And so, from all these games, which games do I keep and which I do not keep? Well, the answer is I keep only FGO. Now, why do I keep FGO? You say, even though it's quite hard to play as a free to play. Even well, it's not that hard, but it's pretty hard when you fight the boss fights. So in FGO, even though the rate up is terrible, and the rate for the banner is terrible. Even though the rate up banner is terrible, the farming rate is bit terrible, and the farming hell, QP hell, all that stuff. I basically play FGO because I myself is a fan of the Nasu-verse. I'm a big fan of Kinoko Nasu, yeah, his works, such as the Fate series, Matskai no Yoru, Tsukihime, and Kara no Kyokai. Definitely what I hope from FGO is definitely they make a collab with either Tsukihime or Matskai no Yoru, or which of the Holy Knight. If you all English fans out there, English translation fans, yeah, definitely, we do need a collab with them. And then Arknights. Why do I quit the game, you ask? Well, I am not a tower defense guy because it brings back my StarCraft PTSD. Now you might be wondering, if you already know the game is gonna be like tower defense, why would you play it, right? So the first time when I played Arknights, I didn't know it would be like that bad. You know, I know StarCraft is like stupid, like the micromanagement and shit like that is a lot. But I don't think Arknight will be go on that level, and certainly it wasn't on that level. However, on some cases, did happen, and I was struck by the PTSD because my hands kept pressing the buttons to time the skills perfectly. Definitely for some people that's an adrenaline rush, and if you like it, hey, it's your shit, it's your business. It's fine. And then Genshin Impact. Why do I quit the game? Well, as I said earlier, the artifacts rate. The rate on the artifacts is so terrible. Now, for you people out there, you probably saying, you're a loser. You know, you why don't you just keep on playing? Well, here's the thing though. If a game is not fun for you anymore, if it doesn't worth your time, why won't you play it? Right? It's a waste of time. You better you better use it on probably other gacha games, for example, or your real life stuff, for example. Don't get cooped up on it. And definitely, when I say, and also other than the artifacts, which you know what it reminds me of, just for people out there who doesn't know, Genshin Impact's rate for the artifact is basically like Diablo, right? The RPG game Diablo, the equipment farming. Yeah, that shit makes you impossible to get all attacks, or for example, all attacks or all crits like that. It's impossible, because you keep getting like the defense or HP or like that and bullshit like that, right? And it's not fun for me. I want to fight. I don't want to farm. You know what I'm saying? Like MGO, right? You farm, but at least there's a guaranteed percentage of it, right? Like here's the place where it's the most seen or the most gettable, or this is where the item drop is more viable. In Genshin, it's like rolling a dice. You wouldn't know when you're gonna get it, right? That's why I quit the game. And then Dragon Ball Legends, yes, the same. The goddamn Zenkai system. People running around on PvP with, I don't know, triple Zenkai. Teams like that. Triple Zenkai, Zon family, androids, and for androids, specifically for androids. You wanna know what's a funny thing? I am not I'm not that angry with Android 18. The yellow Android 18. I'm actually fun with her. You wanna know what's my problem with her? No, you know what's my problem with that team is Cell, the red cell, because that revived to 100. Who the hell puts that brain on making a unit like that? Revive 100. Now that's just it number. Sure, you might be thinking, yes, but before his resurrection, he's very weak, defense and all shit like that. But yeah, he's weak. But when you got a team with, I don't know, Red Cell, Zenkai 16 and Zenkai 18. Zenkai 16 is a tank. He just absorbs attack. Zenkai 18 will just destroy your team even before Red Cell gets his health drop, right? And then you got Universal Saga team. Goddamn. Well, this is maybe a little bit biased because I don't like Dragon Ball Super. Well, to be more specific, I don't like Jiren. He's just bland and freaking boring. And honestly, he's so boring. I don't know why he's even implemented to the game. And his playstyle is also annoying in the game, you know. And also, an LF character, right? An LF character. Sorry, I'm gonna go a bit of ranting on here. An LF character should be overpowered. It doesn't matter. It should be overpowered. Like a Vegito Blue. Like who's other LF, right? But because of the Zenkai system, LF is just sort of non-existent anymore. Like till this day, Vegito Blue is still alright. The meta is still alright. You can play with purple blue team and he's still overpowered as hell. And then you get Gogeta, which is just disappointment is my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Because it's just why? Why is that? Why is he created like that? Why is his kid like that? He's a LF character. Has probably one of the most good looking supers, but he's shit, god awful, he's trash. Alright? And so yeah, those are my experiences playing four different gacha games. And now I only play one gacha games. However, I play three accounts on FGO. So basically two NA and one JP. Because, the JP is for waifus, the NA is for meta waifus. And definitely, have fun with it, enjoying the story. Uh, so you know what, guys? I mean, if you want, I'm probably gonna make a video, talking about how I review each and every chapter of the story from FGO. Well, if you like that, just tell me in the comment section down below, and I'll probably reply to that. So yeah, if you like this video, just click a thumbs up, and well, see you later.